no, first question first. What are we naming this podcast? I don't have a name for it.
What do you think you want to name it as? At least some options.
So, I thought about one name. Everything Life. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
It's basically, see, the concept behind it is simple. I just don't want to make this podcast about fitness. It's not just fitness. And for me, fitness is basically how you perform at life. How well are you? How well you do in life. So I want to talk about everything here. I want to get in different types of people. I want to get people who talk about, their fitness, mental as well as physical. Also, entrepreneurs who will teach how to make money, will talk about money basically.
Okay.
CAs who will help how to handle money. We can get your Bobby also on this. Bobby, if you're watching this, you will be a guest here. But yeah, in general, all these things, then people in sports, people in politics, or every single field.
Okay, so everything life kind
Everything
of
life
sums it up.
sums it up.
Okay.
So it's like we will talk about everything which is related to life. So everything life.
Okay.
I kind of made even a logo for it. So yeah, now.
Okay.
Uh,
But what inspired you to start this podcast? What was the reason behind starting it? Or what is the thought process behind it?
oh, you already started asking really nice questions. Okay. Thought process is basically, that if you ask me the same question 10 years ago, who I was a nobody.
Okay.
I was a scared, fat, underconfident kid. I hope I can use the word fat. Fuck it, I can use it. So, underconfident kid with zero self-esteem. And I had nothing. I was a nothing. I was scared to do anything. I was never participating. I was good at studies, but I was never participating in co-curricular activities or anything like that. Because I always thought that I'm fat, I'm not good looking, and people will make fun of me. People used to bully me and things. People used to call me names. One girl literally said I got boobs. I even discussed this in some of my reels.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much the inspiration behind starting it, that to tell kids who are growing up that you can start somewhere,
Yeah.
some bad place, but if you work hard enough, you can be at a better place. So there's this very famous line from Conor McGregor which I love. He says, from nothing to something to everything.
Oh, that's good.
So right now I was nothing. I think I am something now, and one day hopefully I'll be everything.
Everything that you wish to become.
Yeah. So enough of me. Let's talk a little about you.
Okay.
So yeah, talk about yourself. Who are you? What are you? What do you do?
Okay. I don't know what to talk about.
Wait, let's talk about you.
Okay. So my name is Arpita, and
Oh, do they know my name? My
yeah,
name is Yash.
he's Yash.
Yash Pagi Arpita Goyal.
Okay.
Go on, Arpita Goyal.
Yeah. So I'm an interior designer. I run this firm which is called Arth by Arpita, and yeah.
Who gave that name? Earth by Arpita. That sounds so
Yash,
good.
Yash helped me to make my logo, and
Wait.
Okay,
Who
fine.
gave the name for your business?
I gave you the short things what I want. I wanted it to be starting.
Yeah, you were like Artistry by Arpita. Something you had in your mind.
Something weird. Wait,
Something
it was
weird. Whatever it is.
Akarshak.
Akarshak by
Akarshak.
Arpita.
So basically, I wanted something which starts with A and has an R later. So AR. And
So I came up with Arth. I gave meaning to your business, to your work.
shut up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So yeah,
You are an interior designer.
yeah.
What's your backstory? You want to talk anything about it? Or you want to keep quiet?
I can't talk about, what do I talk about my backstory? So
Also,
I shift.
a viewer's discretion. Yeah, disclaimer. This podcast is going to be super raw with every single guest. And this is the introductory podcast. This is the introduction. So, especially this podcast, will be super, super, super raw. We are just talking to each other. We are just blabbering words. We are talking about anything that is coming in our mind. There's no structure to it. There's a time limit, but I have to set 15 minutes as a time limit because I don't want to exceed that time limit.
Okay.
So whatever we are talking within
15
these
minutes.
15 minutes. Let's go.
Sure.
So yeah, very raw. Nothing from here is going to be cut. It is the way it is, the way we are talking. It is going up, straight up on YouTube.
So let's discuss, how do we know each other? How do you know me?
Okay, so I was working in a gym as a trainer, and she was a gym member there, and I was
Yeah.
a trainer. So I was training her initially, and then I left that gym, and then she left that gym.
Yeah. And they kind of stuck around.
We kind of stuck
Yeah.
around, and we
पीछा ही
are
नहीं छोड़ा.
very, very good friends.
Yeah.
She is my Rakhi sister, just to be clear. Very close, but enough. बहुत तारीफ हो गई तेरी और नहीं कर सकता, कान दुख रहे हैं मेरे.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, a question for you. As per you, what is the purpose of fitness? Let's talk about fitness. Start with
For
fitness.
me, fitness is happiness. It keeps me happy. It keeps me sane. And it wasn't like that initially. Initially, I think it was forced upon on me. I really didn't enjoy it as much. I mean, I used to go because I used to get bullied and stuff. My parents used to be like, no, you have to become thin. I was an overweight kid. So initially, I didn't quite enjoy it. But right now, I love fitness and it's happiness.
You think your parents were right to do that? Push you?
Of course, initially I used to be like, what are they? They are like breaking down my confidence and stuff. But I feel it was kind of needed. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been what I am
Exactly.
today.
So we might hate our parents for what do they do, things they do, but most of the time, parents are always right.
Yeah,
Whatever they do for our betterment.
I think they're the
Because
only
they
people.
are the only people who are very selfless
Yeah.
when it comes to their kids. You know, they will not even bother that we hate them, but still they'll do what is important. Even though we hate them or we say things.
Yeah.
Imagine doing that to someone else. Imagine doing that to your boyfriend or girlfriend.
You wouldn't be able to
Exactly.
say stuff. They have the courage to say stuff to
Exactly.
you. And yeah.
Yeah, and fitness is beautiful. For me, fitness changed my life entirely.
Yeah.
You know, my dad similarly forced me into joining. I was fat, overweight, so he forced me into joining cricket with my other friends.
Okay.
So I did that, but I used to play cricket. I come home, I used to eat a lot. So, but then you know, somewhere something changed, something flashed, triggered, whatever, and I just decided to change my life one day. It was after 10th standard. I
What
joined gym.
was that triggered
There
you?
were many things. Things were just piling up, and one day I was like, I was just watching YouTube videos. Especially this guy. There was this guy called. He's still there. Ranveer Alabadia.
Yeah.
Beer biceps. I'll mention him here. I don't know, but he changed my life. I saw his videos. I started getting into fitness. You know, I did whatever he used to tell, and basically just from YouTube knowledge, I changed things about me. And then you know how it starts. You start with that discipline first. First discipline is transforming yourself.
Correct.
You know, when you start seeing results, you start to apply that same principle, those same disciplines in other aspects of life. For example, I started with that for transforming my body, right? Then slowly it was like, how can I look good in clothes? What clothes should I wear? Then slowly it started with to get clothes I need money. How do I make money? And slowly things just
Okay.
you know went on and on and on. And this is where I am talking about my
But
initial struggles.
But what made you choose fitness as a passion?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Fitness as a passion.
Or like a career, anything.
Yeah, I don't know. It was during COVID, I think. Before COVID, I was pursuing my bachelor's in science,
Okay.
and then during COVID, I found this one course. I was doing home workouts and things. I found this course called NASM,
Okay.
and luckily, NASM was running an online fitness course that time because everything was shut. COVID. So they were doing it all online, and I was lucky enough to get it at a discounted price and everything online. So I applied, and I had the biggest certification one can do in the fitness space. NASM is the topmost.
Yeah, even when I joined fitness, I mean, I joined the gym.
Yeah,
So I knew him as a coach and not as a person. I didn't know you as a person. I knew
Yeah.
you as a coach. So I knew that you were very dedicated. You knew how to talk.
Mm-hmm.
You knew how to tell what we should do. I mean, he changed a lot in the way I look at gym right now. So
yeah, I did.
yeah, some things. Yeah.
Yeah, I have had that effect on people. People usually tell me
Okay.
that I have done things for them, but yeah, NASM was again another stepping stone towards my success in career. And then I left my house when I was 21. Now I'm 23. I left my house when I was 21 with just 50,000 rupees in my bank account. I took a big risk. Okay, I left everything, and my first salary was 10,000 rupees. Okay, 10,000 rupees I was earning, and my expenses of living expenses, because I come from a good household where I had good food, I was living good life, and then my expenses, suddenly I was working for a job which paid me 10,000 rupees, and my personal expenses of just staying there were somewhere around 25,000. So I took that risk. Slowly things changed, and from 10,000 rupees 2 years back to now, whatever I'm making, you know what I'm
Yeah.
making.
Do you think it was worth leaving your house?
It's a very, if I see now what I can provide for my family, I think it was worth.
Yeah.
But looking how disconnected I got from family, you have cousins who grow up, you don't
Yeah.
know only.
Correct.
You left house when they were small. You have no idea what's happening in their life. You have no idea what's happening home. My mom became ill and things. So yeah, you don't have control there. But then you also can achieve a lot. I think leaving your house at a very young age is a life hack. If you are smart enough and you can do that, it's a life hack basically.
Yeah, I mean,
Living
you learn
alone is a
lot
life
about
hack, yeah.
yourself.
Leaving your hometown in search of better opportunities is amazing.
There are cons,
changes.
but the
There are
pros
cons.
are.
Everything has cons,
Yeah, everything
but the
has pros.
pros overpower the cons.
Okay. But what? So leaving your house and working in a gym here. What was that? What was the thought process of leaving a stable job? What was the reason behind that?
Stable job.
The gym which you were working in, you left it. and
Yeah,
you started
because
your own thing.
then I started my own thing. Because I was making money, decent money in the gym,
Hmm.
but I knew that I had more potential. And my contract with the gym was for 1 year.
Okay.
Okay, I was working on contract basis, and then I decided that no, this can't be it. I'm destined for more. And then my girlfriend at time, she helped me a lot. She was an angel. So she kind of said that I can do more. I am good at my work. I should start doing freelancing and online thing and everything, because I was good also at making videos, making content, right?
Correct.
So she saw this in me even before I saw it in me. So she kind of persuaded, put that thought in my head that I should start something on my own. And I'm super happy that I listened to her, and yeah, here I am now. So before interior designing, you were doing architecture. What you were doing?
Yeah.
What
I
were you
did
doing?
that. As in like.
You did architecture as well.
Yeah, but I had to leave architecture.
Okay.
I had to leave I did 2 years of architecture. Then I had to leave and come back home because I was in a hostel. So my mom wasn't keeping well, so I had to leave architecture and come home. But I think it worked out for the good only because I got into an interior design college
And now you are doing very good.
I'm doing okay. Yeah.
Why didn't you say touchwood when it was my turn?
I said.
No, you did.
Said what?
Nothing.
Touchwood. Stupid.
But yeah, like, you know, deep down we are both people who have suffered bullying,
Yeah, for sure.
who had body image issues, who were underconfident, low self-esteem, never looked good in clothes, were always afraid and shy, and never is shy of social settings.
Yeah.
And now we are not, because again, fitness helped us, the gym helped us.
Gym helped.
And to whoever's watching this, that is the thing. Start with gym. Whoever you are, one piece of advice, just go lift some weights. It will start with weights, then you will explore other things, other horizon. It will broaden your horizon. You know, you will start with lifting weights, then you will move into other things. You will also be better. You will become better at communication skills. And communication
You'll feel
skills.
better.
Exactly.
You'll look better.
And communication skills are super important. I think as a human, your ability to sell yourself or sell
Very
anything,
important.
sales is the most important thing.
Even if you don't know shit, communication helps.
Yeah, exactly. Communication can place you, even if you are not good at work. Better communication skills can place you in settings which will skyrocket your progress.
Yeah. I'm still working on it, I feel.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's working on it. There's no stop to it. You can never achieve. It's not a goal. It's a journey. It's a process. But speaking of goals, what's your end goal?
End goal as in
As in, like, what is that one goal you want to achieve in terms of your career or whatever, in terms of life?
in terms of career, I would say that I would want to make a own firm, and I mean I've started my own firm, but that's just a one-person firm. Probably grow into a bigger firm and do a lot of amazing projects. Help others be happy. As in, I feel both our jobs in some or the other way helps others be happy.
Exactly.
Because I mean, if you look at it that way, then probably I think you grow better. If you just look at it in terms of money, and then I don't think.
Exactly. Having a team under you, forming a proper business. Exactly. That's even my goal as well. But just scale it
Correct.
to a level where it starts running without you, and you just sit and start earning through one business, and then use that same money, put it in some other assets, which will again earn you more and more money, interest basically.
Yeah.
So just forming multiple sources of income, and then just settling in some Mediterranean part of Europe.
That's not my thing, that's his thing.
A nice family, nice wife, kids,
A small cafe.
Kid. a small
bakery.
No,
Something like that.
no, not bakery, but just retard.
A cafe which sells healthy food or something like that.
Maybe, maybe. But yeah, just
Will I get
proper
free
life.
food if I come there?
Yeah.
The usual.
I will
life.
give you. I'll give you free food. But yeah, again, why will people watch us? Last
Why
question
will
of the
people
day.
watch us?
Let's end this. What's the time?
Hopefully, if they relate to us.
We have last 1 minute ish.
Okay.
So yeah,
Why will people watch
why
us?
will people watch us?
Hopefully, if they relate to us. I mean, and probably.
Yeah, that's one of the most
Yeah.
important thing. People relating to us, relating to our story, thinking that the people who are in front of the camera speaking right now, they were also at some point back.
We still are.
Yeah, we still are. We are still growing.
Yeah.
But at least we are at some point where we can talk about all these things because we have overcome things.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can talk about these things because we have overcome things. And that is the thing, we just have to work hard.
Yeah. And also, you're not alone.
You're not alone. Basically, everyone is. If you talk to other people, even they are suffering from the same things. So talk to each other. You know, grow together. I didn't do that. I was a little weird. I like suppressing feeling and growing through it, channeling all these feelings and emotions and growing through it. But yeah, not everyone is this in the head like me. So talk to other people. That's pretty much it. Talk to other people and struggle is very important. Struggle, pain, hardship, traumas, all these things they teach you. All these things they help you grow. So never run away from it. Always embrace it and think that how is this going to play in my progress. Use everything and channel.
Things change after a point.
Things definitely change after a point. When I started, I was always worried.
Yeah.
When I moved here first, I was always worried that will I ever be able to make it? But then I worked.
Yeah.
I worked like hell. There were days where I was working 14, 15, 16 hours. Recently, not back then. Obviously, it takes time for that vision to come into picture, goal. And then now I'm 23. I am somebody. I recently bought my own car at the age of 23.
Yeah.
So I might be doing something.
Yeah, he is.
I might be a little proud of myself. A little.
I might be a little proud of him. A little.
That's a big thing to say coming from you. But yeah, things change and you just have to put in the work. Stay strong.
Yeah.
Every battle is first won here in the head. People always focus on physical health. Mental health is super important. When I say mental health, there are different things, but you just have to be very strong in the head. Have the mindset that nothing can stop you, nothing can beat you, and because I think that in my mind I can never lose.
Yeah, nothing should come above yourself, above your career or above your goals, whatever.
Exactly. If even if a girl or a guy is coming in between your goals, dump him. I'll be very blunt. I don't care about the backlash. I have done that in the past. When things starts affecting you, when the negatives overpower the positives, you have to be smart. You have to calculate the negatives and the positives. When the negatives overpower the positives, that's the time you have to break it off. Otherwise, you will be stuck in that shithole.
Yeah, they shouldn't bring you down.
Yeah. And be courageous to break things. What are we, philosophers? Socrates, Plato?
Why would they listen to all of this?
Because we are kids who have struggled. And some kid who is struggling right now will be a little motivated looking at us talk.
Yeah, hopefully.
Listening to us talk. That's the whole point of us making content, us making this podcast, that if we are able to help one kid get out of all these things, then the goal of us making content is reached or satisfied or whatever.
Even if not get out, because we haven't given any solutions, I would say probably, know that they're not alone in it, and everybody faces some of the other issues, so you'll overcome it.
Yeah, but
you have your own struggle.
It was a nice podcast, right?
Yeah.
It was whatever podcast, whatever you want to call it, a video or whatever.
Or just two people talking.
Just two people talking about their life. Very raw, very, I don't know if it's entertaining. You be the judge. Y'all can comment whatever y'all want. Share it with your friends. Because people do suffer with these things and they might feel a little better once they hear us talk. But that's pretty much it. So yeah, stay tuned and we will talk about similar things in the coming podcast. We will be calling different guests who will talk about their life. And the world is big.
The world is big. Is that your tagline?
Wait, doesn't even make sense. What is world is big?
The world is big.
The world is big. You will find someone like you. We are like you.
The world is small.
We are like you. Everyone is almost similar. Yeah. See you all in the next. We have a tagline or anything? We should have.
What was your name again?
Everything Life.
Everything Life.
See you all the next episode. Arpit signing off. Arpita
Signing
Goel. Yash Fagi from
From
Everything Life.
Palo Lim.